Madison Heights art students. This is Miss O'Connor. I wanted to say hello again, and I've been super excited to see a bunch of drawings coming in about the spring break drawing. If you haven't had a chance to make a drawing and you want to, don't worry. You can turn it in whenever you want, and it will go up into a gallery. And if you haven't made a drawing and maybe aren't going to, you still might want to take a look at all the really cool drawings that are coming in by Madison Heights art students, and they tell us what they've been doing. So today we're going to start on a new project called Invented Cars. These will be going into an invented car gallery when they come in. I'm going to introduce that project right now. Have a great day. This is the new project. It's based on Carl Johansson's book called All Kinds of Cars. And kindergarten was actually working on this project before we left because it's a super fun project to basically invent cars and name them. And so we're going to look at this book and get some inspiration from it. And kindergartners, I can't wait to see what you come up with. Maybe instead of a lot of little cars, you might make one big car to turn in for this project here. And second graders also, when they were in kindergarten, made some invented cars. So they might be excited to see this again too. So we're going to just take a quick look at some of Carl Johansson's invented cars. Here he's made a Jules Verne car. Here's a propeller car. Here's a triangle car. It's got a little chimney here. Here's a hermit car. I guess someone's just hiding in there. Here's a striped car. It looks like it's got some sort of cupcakes going on up there. Here's a trunk car, a car made out of a tree trunk. Here's a twin car, two things that look just like each other. Here's a swimming pool car. That would be really great in Arizona, I think. Here's a sock car, and with a little steering wheel up here. Notice all of the wheels are really different in these cars. There's red wheels and black wheels. Here's a rainbow car. Notice also Carl Johansson does not outline his cars. I am going to do a sample where I do outline mine, so I want to show you that there's a lot of different ways to make this. He puts a lot of cars on one page, whereas I'm going to show you one big car on a page, and it's up to you how you want to do it. If you have a lot of ideas, you might do a lot of cars like this. Here's a skyscraper car. Here's a camellia car. Some other crazy cars. There's a stretched car, a greenhouse car, a chewing gum car, and this guy's blowing a really big bubble. A little tiny castle car, which is funny. You'd think a castle would be really big. A guitar car with one wheel. A futuristic car, a chimney car, a broken car, a stressed car, a ridiculous car. It's just ridiculous because it has big wheels, I guess. So I want you to come up with some ideas, and I'm going to show you right now an idea that I had. So the first thing you want to do when you go to make your drawing is write your name and class code up on the top right-hand corner, and don't turn the paper over. We want to see your name when it's in the gallery if you decide to share it with us. So the next thing you want to do is decide what kind of card do you want to make. If you have a ton of ideas, you might want to make 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 10 different cars on this piece of paper, small cars. If you have one big idea, you might make one car that's large and fills the paper, which is what I did. So I used pencil at first to try to make my car fill the paper. And then I went over it with Sharpie. I traced over my pencil lines with Sharpie. Now, remember that since we're at home, any materials you have at hand or that you want to use, you're welcome to. You could turn this into a painting. If you want to turn it into just a pencil drawing and use value, that's fine too. You don't have to outline it. So this is just the way I'm doing it, but you are free to go at it the way you want. So I outlined it with Sharpie, and then I ended up coloring it with crayon. Now, before I did that, I made sure that I named my car. My car is called the Bruce car because that's my dog's name. And I didn't want people just to assume it was just a dog car. So I want you to actually name your car underneath it so we know what car you made. Or if you made a lot of them, make sure you name each one of them, just like Carl Johansson did. I added texture for detail. So I want you to be thinking about what kind of car is it? Does it need detail? What kind of colors does it need? Now, I ended up making my car very imaginative colors because it's an imaginative car. A Bruce car doesn't exist, and so I don't have to actually be realistic with my colors. So you can do whatever colors you want here. I want you to really have fun with it. I'm going to be showing you in a second some examples of kindergarten cars where we did a lot of different cars so you can see the difference. So if you want to put a lot of different cars on one drawing, that's fine too. I just want you to have fun with this. I can't wait to see what you guys are gonna make. Remember to have your parents send me a photo of it if you feel like putting it in the gallery. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me. I hope you guys have a great night. Bye-bye.